Voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary. Mary. No. 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 It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me. No, don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening. Over there! There's one of those. No, please, stop! I mean you no harm. What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done?
Oh yeah, I'm doing well.
What's all this
How
about?
are you?
Shit, where'd it go? Now, I can defend myself.
Kill that thing! Over there!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice. Who are you? Stupid beast!
How good that be?
Sorry. No, please, stop!
Down! Finish it!
Who are you?
There's one of them vermin!
What do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast!
Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's sake?
I'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide.
Over there! Right now! There's one of them vermin!
Let me go! I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place? Place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run
Oh,
through
what's
his
up, LA?
pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Go watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it to share the takings.
I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible.
Not too much, in all honesty. Same. Even though I should really be editing, not Virgil. What was it? Oh yeah, Neo vs. Tanjiro. I was honestly so bored that I'm taking a small break from editing.
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Oh my gosh, Rodan. Yeah, at the same time, not really surprised coming from you.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy. This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
Yeah, who do you think will in between, all up in a fight between
So be it.
fight between Doma and Akaza working together versus Kokushibu?
Rational thinking only.
Honestly, now if you're one dude who thinks that their ranks don't really mean how strong they are, physically speaking, although that does hold some truth. Because at least to me, like, despite Akaza being the what I would argue is the second most physically impressive demon of the upper moons, he's still not on par with Kokushibu.
This is absolute madness.
And
I've lost touch with the real.
but between the two, well, right off the bat, Doma's Blood Demon art is going to be not really effective since it would mainly be best used against Demon Slayers. And, well, Kokushibu is not a Demon Slayer. Well, mostly. As for Akaza, maybe it would work. Maybe his compass needle might work against the Upper Moon 1. But overall, I simply see Kokushibu having more odds at winning. Not to mention, Kokushibu flat out attacked faster than Akaza could keep track of.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad,
Madara's Piccolo?
It must belong to the one who made me.
Ronan, what did Madara do to you?
I must find him to
Even
understand
with equalized stats,
what I have become.
and even if you give him his 6-pass form,
These people want
Madara
me
ain't
dead.
doing shit.
I need to leave now.
Wait. Oh, no, it's like the, yeah, with equal stats, Madara simply is too much. Rengan GG.
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward! Clever fucking beast!
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Die, vermin!
Because it's what? So, someone's also Blood Demon IQ. Even to be honest, that's
A strength I never knew I had.
although to be honest, I could really see Doma and Akaza going that way. Winter Soldier vs. Leon as Kenji Resident 2 remake. Depends on what version of which soldier you use. Comics, no diffs. MCU. I still see Bucky taking their gear.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
And it's simply a better hand-to-hand combat.
My strength. My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Also, since the lower ranked demon can take position to keys key by being a higher ranked member in the fight, as confirmed by the fan books, the position are decided by overall power. Alright, so I only brought that up because the same can overall be said about other groups of opponents such as Akatsuki and Despada, with
My poor
a lot of people thinking that
If
Stark
only I had control of my
and
need for
Despada is
blood.
the strongest, which
Mary, someone will
isn't
pay for what
exactly
happened to you.
true.
For what happened to us.
And
The
Ukiyor,
dizziness from the jump. I can now control
hello,
it.
transport expert. With Ukiyor still taking a full power attack from Vasta or Ichigo and somewhat taking it fully, although it's healing regeneration
What will
couldn't
London have to say
repair
to
the
me?
damage.
I've so many questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Also, Coach Shiv does use breeding style techniques to fight. And Doma hampers a style's breeding by freezing their lungs so well. Coach Shiv will recover from it. Doma will still be a problem. Will still be a problem. Ain't true.
At last, a little life.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Don't get out of this bullshit mess. No?
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Say it, the
What's up,
vampire.
Jackie boy?
Present
Nice to have
yourself.
stream. Alright, thanks for stopping by LA.
I need a word. Anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Alright, what's up, Hardcore Jack? But just be in mind, alright, I'll keep that noted, but just know that I'll still call you by what your username is. That just gets a bit confusing.
And who might you be?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what
I
you
also
want.
mentioned this before, but that also
Then I may tell you.
applies for any
That's none
request.
of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree.
So, for
please,
instance, if Rodan
indulge me.
gives me a request under
Someone
one of his other
is
accounts,
molesting
because
people.
it's
In fact, killing them.
I lost track of how many accounts that he has.
Calling card
So,
of a vampire.
whatever one that gets
Like
requested
you.
under, that's the one I'm going with. Alright.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I am performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may, if you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know
Gotta be
something.
something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom
Moderate
says
Quincy
you're the
Army.
only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
Honestly, Madara might just have
William Bishop?
too many hacks
He
abilities.
came in here earlier tonight and he...
Because here's the thing.
Well, I thought he was going to clock
Soul
someone.
Reapers and other entities in the
Tell me
Bleach
about this William
uh,
Bishop.
Will was a
verse
sailor who worked at the cannon factory
specifically
before he
have-
lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's
or
never been
are
violent.
composed
Until
of soul
tonight.
energy.
Why keep it a
The
secret?
same energies that
Why not tell
Madara
me
can
about it?
extract
nothing if
just
not
by
loyal.
touching them,
After Will lost his job, he offered him one here.
or can
They
hypothetically
used to be
flat
good
out
mates.
absorb.
But recently, well, Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure.
Honestly,
to talk to Tom.
Reishi and Chakra being able to be absorbed is something that is just an entirely topic of its own.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I
However,
can't say I
there's only
have.
one character that
Are
Madara
you
is not
sure
beating,
no one
and
else
that's
came into
you
your
watch.
bar before I arrived?
Hey, I
Hypo
told you
Madara
you
as
were
much
the
of
only
you
other
as
stranger
you want,
I've
but
had.
Madara's not getting around the Almighty.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong, Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Joker vs. You Watch.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue.
Joker.
What's been done to me? To this city?
In case you've forgotten that personas nullifies time and reality warping
The
ability.
body is still warm. This
And
man
Almighty
has
is
just
You
been
Watch's
drained of blood.
biggest advantage, so that's kind of saying a
This
lot.
corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Now, if it's under equal stats, then that's a different story.
What's this? Some sort of note. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal.
Quincy
I
Army
must
versus the
reach that
Chains.
barge.
I'll say the Quincy Army. Oh, what's up, Marcus? You watch Soloism, no low difficulty. What's that? Shit. Pain beats you. Probably mid difficulty. Oh fuck! What's that one Quincy that Byakuya fought? Shit, it's been a while. Her name is literally at the tip of my brain. Asna. 2B versus Sindel. What the fuck did 2B do to you? Holy shit.
Let's head back to a warm fire. Shut that foolish mouth of yours. Never know I'm
Wait. It's like that. Maybe not. Moral Alright, it really depends on what scaling you actually buy for Mortal Kombat.
Filthy piece of shit! Steady, boys! Bloody leech! It's down! Finish it! Bloody leech!
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy. This place reeks of bloodshed.
We shall overcome this. We've done it before. No.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Ruby Rose versus Ichigo. Holy shit, what the fuck did Ruby do you? Even with equal stats, and also compete with version. At which point you take the Ichigo? Even by the long card, Ichigo high diffs. No, it's not gonna know mid diffs. 100-year blood war, Ichigo honestly low diffs.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman.
Or a newborn.
Alright, so basically what it says that,
you are the woman from the bar. Are you...
depending on what point you're taking Ichigo from.
Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
If it's before the Iran card, then Ruby. Visor Ichigo, I just simply see Ichigo having better odds, but with mid to high difficulty. 1000-year blood war Ichigo. Ichigo at that point with swapping hands with you watch.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No,
also, it really depends on what abilities you give him, because certain abilities are just innocent win button.
Take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need
And his Hall form allow him to
I'll be a step closer to understanding
go
what happened to me.
swapping hands with you watch, being the strongest Quincy to ever live.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. For London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
St. Paul's.
Your lunch versus...
Yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
I was like, what did you watch too
No
wrong?
need for modesty. You are Dr.
I found him
Jonathan
as
Reed,
one of the best
a surgeon
villains.
of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are
But no.
correct, sir.
I knew it.
Yamal GG.
I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
It's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
To sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation.
But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now. If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry, there's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse. It's locked, all right.
People to chat. Give it time. And what's up, Terry?
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin color that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Goodbye, Milton. behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement. Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals.
Eyes and solos. Complete hypnosis GG.
It's locked.
And seriously, what the hell did Sasuke and Itachi do to you? I only ironically, Aizen solos them on his own. Cinder fall for you watch. Almighty GG. What the hell? Rodan's carried everything. Rukia for Sasuke. If we're going with end of series, Sasuke. Yeah, remember when I said that that the rain gun is the most hacked ability used against Bleach characters? Yeah. Take that, but put that on steroids. Because Sasuke can teleport.
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Rukia will be probably put into hypnosis. Now that's only against Aizen. Yeah. Rukia, as far as I'm aware, and also take note that I have not seen the 1,000-Year Blood War. I'm only slightly familiar with it. But yeah, either Genjutsu GG or Sasuke just simply teleports up to her, and or just Sasuke has a plethora of abilities that could one-shot Rukia. Jibaku Tensei. He can tear soul right out of her. Rukia got absolute 0 for her Bankai. And that would only work if Sasuke was high enough to leave himself open. Cinderfall vs. and Bison. Never. It's like that. I have played some Street Fighter, but it's been over a decade since I last played Street Fighter. What you want to happen to Sasuke, exactly. And also, Sasuke is not an idiot like what's that one around card's name? Was it D-Roy? Because I'm not gonna lie, that's literally her only impressive showing that I'm aware of. Sin did be asked not so this through Hanks even assist from her older brother. Yeah, despite having better hacks abilities than Rukia, Byakuya was and to be fair, the Quincy's are built different.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
In London and Pembroke.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
To be honest, for getting Finch from fights and abilities, hacks, and resistance.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Caliban fella.
Anyways, that will be all for this stream. I gotta finish editing and recording Universe Tundra, so keep an eye out for that. And I don't have anything else to go over, so I'll see y'all next time.